Hello, and welcome back to Conarium. Yeah, we just got past this abomination of a statue that we've seen plenty of times, unfortunately. And now we have audio feedback. This is normal, right? There we go, it was the radio. This doesn't sound like radio.
I don't know if anybody reads this.
I already told you I was here, dude.
Or if there is anyone still alive out there. I've lost everybody who was on my search party. I am alone and afraid. Even from the out-of-place echoes of my own footsteps that are reverberating along these halls of ages-long silence. It is hard to tell if I am alive anymore. Those visions, sounds, the devilish scenes described in the release I come across every now and then. We were not meant to be here.
Dr. Faust! Dr. Faust, are you there?
Why don't we
Answer
leave?
me, please!
We should, Dr. Faust, we should leave. Oh, shit. I hate to tell you, dude, but your head's on fire. Alright, I guess he doesn't care. Man, I guess that's the latest style. They all on fire. Those bells? Yeah, they're big bells. And small bells. And cowbells. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My vision's going wobbly again. Please don't come to life. It's like partially in existence, partially out of existence. Attention. I'm stuck and you're bleeding and you're now in existence. Ah! Hi. Where'd that knife come from? There's the knife. An ornate sacrificial dagger, wholly intact and still amazingly sharp, even after all these years of desolation. The elaborate carvings on the curious metallic surfaces signifies a reptilian nature. I mean, yeah, we've seen that. I have a sacrificial dagger. That's good. Yeah, they look like they can't stand the sound either. Let's ring some bells. Ring my bell. Okay, I'll stop. Hey, we found a secret. That's great. Somehow having a sacrificial dagger in my bag feels a little wrong. And like a bad idea? Like a really, really bad idea. You guys still hearing that ringing? I'm sure I'll hear it in a minute. What the hell? Oh god, what the? This is normal, right? You guys are hearing that? Why does this structure look so normal? Is that a window? What the hell? I must be seeing things right now.
No more can we harbor ourselves on the safest shores, for there are things that cannot be undone.
You could try. Don't jump into that undulating liquid, please. No, I don't want to push him. Why would I do that? Hey, man, you mind? I need to get past you. Oh, that's not liquid. That's like a jellyfish or something. What the hell? Dude, you need to... Hey. Hey. Don't push him, please. Okay, delusion. He has a very dark face. Okay, good to know. Good to know.
Frank, Joe,
You're alive, dude. Behind you, dude. Behind you, dude. Behind you. And why was he wearing a suit anyway? It's the Antarctic. Why would you be wearing a suit? That makes no sense. Okay, well, we're back in the past, and there's more dream catchers all over the place. Having bad dreams, are we?
Is that a sheer delusion?
It was a sheer something. We have an empty glass case there. Who is this? Thank you. I don't know why it wouldn't come up at first. Having heightened my knowledge of the arcane arts, I find myself contemplating the subject of universals, whether definitions exist in the nature of things or in mere conceptions, illusionary and perhaps a sheer product of human language. Our means of receiving impressions are absurdly few, and our notions of surrounding objects indefinitely narrow. We see things only as we are constructed to see them, and can gain no idea of their absolute nature. So what lies beyond the woven limits of the flesh we've been trapped in? Is it really possible to pass beyond it at least once? What do we know of the world and the universe around us? For the last 10 years of my rough life, I've lived with the undulating echoes of those scorching questions that have rendered me a ghost amongst the flocks. But yesternight, I finally got some answers. During the last session, Frank and I managed to get the printer to work, and even though the results are blurry, we have the first empirical proof of what we saw out there. What, you were able to print something from your mind? It's a very bad mirror. Okay, I found a flashlight. It's not a torch, it's a flashlight. It's weird that I found an item in a memory. I don't think I've done that before.
We need to be cautious, not to
You
let
think?
anyone else see this grand collection. It could be extremely dangerous for both of us.
Did we kill people? Or just experiments? And there's one of the headdresses. And it's an alligator.
A stuffed subadult Nile crocodile, one of the oldest creatures still living on the face of the earth.
Very true. Very, very true. Oh, I'm concerned by this.
Deliberately preserved heads from Mesopotamian marshlands. Such cultivated minds kept in permanence by getting dried under the scorching sun with methods now lost to us. As well as the sun, they were believed to be symbols of knowledge.
Okay, so this is something we collected. I'm a little bit better with that. Oh gosh, you got nails in you. So I guess these are all the same. Let's look at them anyway. And this one's not sewn up at all. Are the ears blocked? Nope. I was going to say, see no evil, hear no evil, and speak no evil, but that's not the case here. What do we have in here? We have... Oh. These I'm more concerned about.
A medicine man mask from Northwest Africa.
You sure? It's a very short description.
A sacrifice ritual mask from Middle Africa.
Middle Africa? Do you have any idea how big Africa is? Middle Africa is a very big area. Oh, what? What is that? That can't be the crucifixion of Jesus, because there'd be two other people, and you know, it's not on a sheer rock in the middle of, what is that, a mountain range, a desert, or those waves? I don't know. That is just confusing. I found a crowbar. I guess I'll take it. Everybody can stand to use a...
Looks like a preparation for a long trip.
You think? Probably to Antarctica. Everybody can use a large piece of metal.
Locked.
Good! I didn't want to go out there anyway. Lock the door here. Okay, so we can go in the basement. We can go a lot of places.
This relic is from Madagascar. I have two versions, but this one is extremely rare. It is called Hanaldi. Nobody knows exactly what it means, but from its symbolic depiction of a dark sphere inside a light one, it is thought that it could mean the underworld.
What is it, the key to the
I had it
underworld? Oop, my bad. I had it brought by an old captain friend who often visits the island for trading posts. This one not so rare. Nothing to say, gotcha. There's so many places to go. Alright, let's go in there last. Ooh.
Mask of an all-powerful moon goddess, esteemed by an eastern island tribe, now lost in time. It is from the private collection of the late famous hermit Klaus von Herdeth. Don't ask me how I get it. I have my ways.
How you got it, you mean? Don't ask me how I get it. Ooh, that's free.
Elusive mask from the submerged parts of Kerguelen Islands.
Okay.
A cryptic mask with an untraced origin.
Oh. That almost looks like the lizard people, right? So he has an obsession with masks, that's for darn sure.
This is called the Mask of the Beholder.
Very bullish. That's a skull. Ooh,
Skulls from New Guinea that are believed to be housing protective spirits.
oh, do you paint them to keep the spirit in there, or... I mean, the symbols make a little bit more sense. They don't make sense, obviously, but they, it's easier to believe that something's sealed inside with symbols rather than just painting.
Need a phonograph cylinder.
I don't need a darn thing. I can crank it and no sound will come out and look like a fool.
Woodland Lizard Spirit Mask.
The music all of a sudden.
A serpentine ritual mask from India, which is said to have hypnotic effects on the one who deeply gazes into its eyes.
So we're seeing a lot of lizard masks and otherworldly masks, but we're seeing an ornately amount of lizard masks. So I'm wondering if this is what he used in order to get to the belief. What the hell?
It sounded like the floor is hollow back there.
The belief that there was a unifying religion, basically. Well, there's a cylinder. What else do we got here? Damn it, it's stupid. There's blood on it. I turn on my light so you can see it, but I can't. I'm trying to look at the back, damn it. There's prongs in the back. That's either blood or rust. What is this thing? Electric discharge heads, electric sound emitters. Oh, wait! I wonder if this is the printer. Those are metal rods that come out?
Looks like something's missing here.
I have no idea what, though. And here's the wrist thing. Secondary component, primary component, interior mounted on above. What is it? What is it supposed to do? I didn't look at the back. There hasn't been anything on the back, but you never know. All it takes is one time.
When using Conarium, we are able to be seen as well as to see. For some time, I was detecting a conscious something, previously unseen by my rudimentary vestiges. Only lately it becomes clear to me. Now it comes into every session and seems to materialize more and more each time. I won't attempt describing it, but only would say that it's not benevolent. From what I can get from its glowing semblance, which I believe is used as a way of communication, it can sense you, only if you spend a considerable time within the sessions. I've read about it in the cursed Necronomicon and some elusive records compiled from deep-rooted Bedouin oral literature. Thus learned that it tries reaching the corporeal vessel to dominate and execute the wanderers of the beyond, such as ourselves. But again, against all warnings, I was a fool to believe that I can stop it with just simple signs and incantations. As a resort, we ended up lighting up the place with myriads of candles as well as electrical lamps, but still shiver with fear with every noise our rundown enclave is causing, isolated from ancient darkness of the night.
So, there's something in there that when we have those visions, those shared visions, that's watching. And if you're in there too long, it can take over. Have I been taken over? Has Faust been taken over? Who knows? This might be very bad. I might be trying to get out or trying to do these things because I'm being controlled. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this nonsense. If you did, a like, comment, subscribing, and hitting that bell icon would be greatly appreciated. And this has been Boylag, signing off.